Hello and welcome to another update video about ADA. So this trend reversal area worked nicely so far. We have a situation in which we are in a possible trend change situation here. On the ADA chart, I don't fully believe it yet, but it needs to prove itself. Nevertheless, we are following here the yellow wave count at the moment as a potential bullish option. And I will tell you what I need to see to, let's say, believe it, that we have really turned around in the yellow wave count. At the moment, price hasn't really shown us any strong signals that it's following the yellow wave count, with the exception of a turnaround in our trend reversal area and a nice percentage gain since Wednesday. The idea is still that it is absolutely possible that this year was a fourth wave, the peak on the 22nd of June, and that we're just coming down now in a wave 5. How would that look like? Well, we could say this is an ending diagonal, and this here is wave 1 of 5. This here is a pullback in wave 2 of 5. We talked yesterday, I think, about a potential retest of this trend line, and then a third wave down, a fourth wave up, and a fifth wave down would be certainly a likely bearish option. Of course, to remain focused on the downside, price must not exceed the 30.5 cent level. In fact, in the bearish wave count, price should react to resistance all the way. Well, it's now in the resistance area and it goes all the way up to 29.5 cents. A sustained break above 29.5 cents would already put more emphasis on the yellow wave count, because in any bearish count, a possible wave 2 pullback should not exceed really 29.5 cents. It would not be invalid above that level, but it would put more emphasis on the yellow wave count. I'm not opposed to the yellow wave count at all. In fact, I showed you a possible setup here, and it worked out nicely. But it still needs to prove itself. It's still at this stage the less likely wave count, in my opinion. Now it's certainly gaining in probability, but let's assume Bitcoin is going higher. Let's assume Bitcoin is putting in its fifth wave. I mean, how much more can we expect of Bitcoin in this fifth wave? Maybe 3 to 4%. Okay, is that enough to spark a third wave rally on the ADA chart? I don't know. That's why we need to be a bit careful about making conclusions based on correlations. We are focusing on each chart on its own. Okay, looking at this now, it is certainly possible that ADA produced a small wave 1 here, even though this looks more like a 3-wave structure. But then again, it's it's really a micro level here. Possible wave 2 pullback yesterday into the lows, and now a possible third wave rally. Where would that go, that third wave? That third wave would need to reach the 1.618 extension. I would like it to see 30.2 cents. With that move, it would break above the resistance I indicated, and it would break above the wave X high here at 29 cents. This is what I would want to see. Then a fourth wave pullback and a wave 5 higher. And then we have a larger wave 1 complete. A wave 1 of larger wave 3. What would be a rough target for this wave 1? So in an ideal world, target-wise, it should reach sort of the area around 31.2 cents and 32.6. The overall wave 1 of large wave 3. So this is what I'm observing, but it still needs to prove itself. It hasn't even broken above the trend line. It's just trying to break above that X wave high, and then it needs to break above the wave 1. It has really only proved itself if it can form 5 waves above the yellow wave 1 high, which was at 30.5 cents. At the moment, it's a potential. This was a possible pullback zone. It could be used for an entry point, which worked out. Anybody who used it could now just move up the stop loss, because it can easily break down again. So it's just about managing risk and waiting and seeing at this stage. As long as we don't have the 5 waves up here, this can easily break down in the white wave count. Okay, that's my update about ADA. I hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye bye.